Sometimes it's not about the time you spend doing something, it's about enjoying what you are doing. This line from the opening scene of my senior project play sums up much of the experience shared by many of my cast and crew. Part of why I love theater so much is that it has the power to both reflect and influence real life. As a mostly theater-focused student here at COA, it is no wonder that my senior project involved a stage. I say mostly because I believe that in order to be a nuanced and articulate person of the theater, one must not limit oneself to being only that. It is for that reason, among others, that I made the choice to come to COA in the first place. This school has given me the freedom and the opportunity to try different things, thereby pushing myself as an artist and enriching myself as a human being. After participating in at least one theatrical production each term, serving as an actor, stage manager, or director for various shows, I knew it was time to challenge myself even further. As a result, my senior project became what I'd like to call theater from the ground up. This concept is not terribly new to me. My internship was with a woman named Nikki Wilson, who in her life thus far has formed 2 theater companies, sprung out of a will to succeed and a devotion to the kind of community that theater can create. And she did all this from nothing. I've seen it happen before, so why not give it a try myself? In a nutshell, my senior project was a full-length, semi-musical theatrical production called The Jolly Mon, based on the children's book by the same name by Jimmy and Savannah Jane Buffett. After writing the play, I produced it via my own creative fundraising efforts, and along with Polly McAdam of the class of 2014, we embarked on the directing process. We directed a cast and crew of around 40 people, all volunteers, toward the ultimate goal of sharing our art and our story with the community. I could list for you exactly what this means. The hours upon hours of rehearsal, the tedious design of the set, makeup, props, puppets, costumes, lights, and sound, the late nights of sewing, painting, and planning. But all of that is ultimately inconsequential. Yes, these photos behind me demonstrate the fruits of our labor, but they are a mere sliver of the work actually put into this play. They are a petal on the blossom that was the final production, born of the seed of inspiration, perseverance, and a belief that the journey is more important than the destination. The phenomenon that I've always been interested in, that of community building through theater, was happening before my eyes, through my project. Students who are not theater people took on leading roles. Artists whose work never left the margins of notebook paper were painting sets or designing puppets. And a marine sciences student who understands the ocean on a biological and physical level lighted an underwater drowning scene so convincing that I found myself gasping for breath, and I wrote the scene. While I was learning how to orchestrate every last detail of putting on a production, my friends and peers were stretching themselves and exploring that other side I was talking about. Just as I am not merely a theater person, so are they more than what they appear to be on the outside. And then the show, The Jolly Mon, falls away, and what is really left is the beautiful foundation of a community whose strength has been passed on to its audience, the wider community, to do with it what they will. That is part of the magic in theater. The performances are ephemeral, but the camaraderie, support, and love that are built are long-lasting. Community remains when theatrics, applause, and the spotlight all dissolve. What I hope you walk away understanding today is not that I put on my own play, but that I have truly hit upon, for me, why theater works, why it is human ecological. The true finished product cannot be put on a stage or in a slideshow, though I will carry that finished product within me, always. As any actor knows, to be truly convincing at portraying an emotion, she must first feel it within herself. I have been changed, here, and I am ready to bring that change into the world. Thank you.